And I want to talk a bit about the way the future's going, and obviously we're running out of oil in the world. So how do you think countries who are heavily reliant on oil, like countries in the Middle East, how are they going to be able to move to deal with that impact, that revenue that they get so much from is going to deteriorate over time?
Every forecast that you ever see is always wrong. Every single forecast is always wrong, right?
Yeah.
And it's typically wrong for 2 or 3 reasons, right? It's normally wrong because forecasters like to go with the crowd.
Yeah.
So they'll forecast something which is in the range of what other forecasters forecast, right? So they like to go with the crowd. The second thing that happens is that forecasters, when they make their forecast public, it results in a change of behavior.
Yeah.
Okay. So when the US physicians said that, X million people would die of cancer from smoking cigarettes, it never happened because people stopped smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
Or cigarettes became less harmful, right? Yeah. So sometimes so your forecast in that the world will run out of oil, everybody's reacting to it. I mean, I think those who are countries that are heavily dependent on oil,
yeah,
will find other sources of income.
Yeah.
Or they'll go down to lower growth or smaller populations. Now, if you talk about the Middle East countries, there's a very large proportion of non-nationals living there.
Yeah.
If you take out the non-nationals, do you need that much income? You don't, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So you can balance you can balance the number of people with the income. So it's a hard question to answer, but the world has moved, and the rest of the world has moved to a significant amount of renewable energy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that's become alternative source of energy and employment and GDP, etc. California has very, very high levels of alternative energy.
Yeah.
And that's created a lot of employment in solar, in wind, and other sectors.
Yeah.
If you're heavily dependent on oil as an income, then of course you do need to start looking to diversify. But you can also then just reduce the number of, it's like instead of having 10 kids, have 2 kids. You need less money, right?